My ancestors did not come here on the Mayflower.
Your ancestors came on the Mayflower.
No.
I know this feeling.
No.
From one of the 101
I personally
people who sailed on the Mayflower.
know this feeling. I'm going to tell you about it.
Oof.
Peace, family. It's your girl, TiTi from TiTi Talks. Man, let me tell you, I know how Auntie Angela Davis felt, right? Because I remember in the process of learning about my family history, I found out that I am related to Civil War, Confederate slave owners, landowners. It gets real messy when you start to really get back. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I discovered and why I felt like Auntie Angela Davis. So my grandfather, my paternal grandfather, he passed away last year at the age of 103. He's a black man, has ice blue eyes, right? So I remember I would ask him, how'd your eyes get like that? How do you get blue eyes as a black person? Because, as a kid, now as an adult, I understand that genetically we're very varied and all kinds of expressions come out of black people because we're the ones who put everybody on this motherfucker. But that's another story for another day. And my grandfather told me that it may be from his paternal grandfather, and his name was Mark Bate. And I said, well, how would that, come from him? Because in my child mind, I'm confused. He says, well, Mark's father was a white man. What? This is me in my young mind. And this is Mark Bate. I feel it's important to read this. Mark Bate, a mulatto born into slavery, believed himself to be the half-brother of Governor and U.S. Senator William Brimage Bate. One morning, he reported to work as usual on the Bate farm, leaving behind his wife and 3 children on the adjoining farm. Little did he know he would never see his family again. While Mark worked, his wife and children were sold. After many years of grieving the loss of his family, he married a woman named Mariah and remained on the Bate farm after emancipation. So it's very interesting finding all of this out, so I understand that feeling that Auntie Angela Davis had. Like, it's such you feel a lot of emotions. You feel a great deal of compassion and rage, but you also feel a lot of reverence towards them, what they experienced, what they had to recover. Like, imagine you go to work and then you come back and your wife and your children, as far as you're concerned, have disappeared off the face of this earth. You will never see them again. That is traumatic and just a horrifying situation. And what makes it even more emotionally entangling was, had that not happened, I would not be here, because I'm here because of the family he started with his second wife, Mariah. After that, he was married before, but she was sold off with their children. So, I mean, it's very complicated. It's very, very complex. That's why I have no patience for anybody, white or black or whoever, who is very flippant about slavery. There's a level of gravitas that you have to come with when you are discussing that era of America, or else what you have to say is not valid. I said what I said. What's wild too is I was looking through property records and documents and wills and last will and testaments and all that, and the mistress of the house actually left a few pieces of gold for him in her will, and described him as her loyal servant. The disrespect.